Curious about all things paranormal? Well, you're in for a treat. Each week we dig up the top 3 craziest stories and mysteries right from our Facebook group. So grab yourself a drink, relax, and get ready to dive into the supernatural with us. Welcome to Top Paranormal Stories of the Week, episode 15. But before we dive into our first submission, let's take a quick look back at some of the highlights from our last week's content. So last week on Beyond the Hub podcast, we didn't release any new episodes, but we had our usual weekly live stream, and it was great hanging out and chatting with everyone. Plus, I had the chance to be a guest on Last Call with Troy Pacelli on that was on Friday. If you guys want to check that out, we dove into some pretty cool urban legends. Some were pretty hilarious, and some were definitely creepy. So we swapped some spooky stories and talked about some of the origins and truths behind the legends. It was a blast, and don't worry, we have some exciting episodes coming up. But now that that's out of the way, welcome back to Beyond the Hub podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I am Nick. Brandon is not here again this week. He will be back next week. Let's jump into our first pick. But while we do that, let's welcome everyone. Curtis Selby, hey, welcome to the chat. Leanne, hi from down under. Oh, you were watching that? Really cool. Very cool. It was really fun. I had a great time. Let's switch over to this real quick. For our first pick of the week, I got to be careful that I don't hover above where it says anonymous. I can't speak. Anonymous participant, because it will show them, and I'm not trying to dox this person. Okay, anonymous participant had a story to share. I'm in need of some honest opinions, please. I'm a little on the fence that an afterlife or spiritual worlds exist, but the last week had me thinking about it pretty much. Now I've had some experiences with sleep paralysis, but I also believe that it is the mind in limbo between awake and deep sleep. Anyways, a few things have gone on this week, and I can't explain them rationally, or I really have no explanation at all. A few days ago, I was lying down. My eyes were closed. My husband sitting next to me playing his video game with low sound, and I heard my name clear as you can see from a light bulb, which sounded like his doesn't say whose deceased father. I sat up confused and asked my husband if he said my name. Though it didn't sound like him, and he looked at me pretty funny and stated, no, he had not. Okay, weird, but I shook it off as I was almost asleep. Maybe I was dreaming but still awake. Well, today I was on my way home from work. I live on an old highway that has many curves, and I am a bit of a speed racer and love to take those curves a little faster than most. As I stopped at the stop sign to turn on the highway, I felt something grab a hold of my shoulder, and I was the only one in that vehicle. All right, it gave me a sense of be careful and slow down, which I did. Instead of going 60 down the familiar highway, I took it easy and took those turns, going 45, some 25 as they were meant to be. So was it someone looking out for me? And did my dad come take care of me from a distant world that I cannot see? Or am I overthinking this and it's all just a weird coincidence? What do you guys think about that? Let's look at, we have one comment here. Let's see. And it's gone. This is from Patty McGee. You guys can't see it though. I believe someone was with you trying to warn you. I definitely think so. I think there are, don't quote me on this because I am not there, guardian angels there looking out for all of us. Anyone watching, do you have any similar experiences to share that an unforeseen and an unknown entity helped you and stopped you from making a big mistake? Let's see. Let's go back here real quick. Let's go to our next submission here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is from yet another anonymous participant. I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware that you don't need to show your face to post in our group. You can post anonymously, and I will try not to dox you on this stream. I don't do anything intentionally. Can anyone make sense of this video at the beginning? Something Seems something snatched the bottle from my daughter's hand. Now, this is really cool. This is a cool video. Hold on a second. I forgot to show you guys. Okay. So it looks like something had snatched this. No, I think this view was better. Let me go back. Okay. Here we go. All right, so pay attention in the beginning here. What is that? You guys seeing this? So they have a look at, looks like an automatic camera, like it just automatically turns. But look at the bottle. It's only in the beginning here. Go again. Ah. No, that's a kid. She doesn't seem to be. That looks like it was physically either there was a string attached to that or something. Because that's not her. That's not like, if you click like a bottle cap or something and it just, it just goes because you're holding on to it a certain way and it just flings. This looked like it was pulled and it kind of like did like a little snake to it too. Let me make sure this is still in frame for you guys. Hold on a second. It's really quick. It's right at the beginning. Like a little snake move. What is that? What do you guys think about that? Ian says, wow. I don't know. Well, let's play through the rest of it. So she goes back. Hold on a second. All right, it's gone. So she goes back. She grabs the bottle again. Like, wait a minute. I don't know where you would put some string there. I don't know. She doesn't seem to. See if it happens again. No, she definitely seems a little sketched out there. I don't know. I do not believe that was natural. Just the way she's holding that, I don't think so. What's your opinion on this, everyone who's watching right now? What do you think about this? Let's look at some of the comments. Let's see what some of the people are starting to say here. Tasha Downs. Was it a bottle with a rubber teat? If so, it looks like she pulled the teat and the bottle twangled away and she let go. I'm not sure. Let's go back here. I don't see like the way the bottle moves though. It almost moves in like a snake thing. I think like if it was something, it would go in a singular direction. Like if you're clipping it a certain way, it's going to go in a direction. It's not going to maneuver around like that. No, look at it. It literally like do. No, I don't. Let's look at it again. All right, let's keep looking in the comments. Yeah, I see why they didn't take very far. That is crazy. I doubt it. Her hands were still when it happened. I'm not sure what she was referring to. Oh, Eileen. I don't see a comment from Eileen. Okay, let's go. Oh, hell no. That baby would not leave my side until that mess got sorted out. Absolutely. Leanne says, looked like something grabbed it. I'm leaning towards that too. Marbles, welcome, says strange. I would say so. I remember when who is this? This is Dean Garnham. When my son was a toddler in his cot, he had a dummy, and my son would say that the man gave it when he dropped it. What? Yeah, something definitely took it. It's just the way it goes. I'm not seeing how that actually. Oh, we got some people in the TikTok. Thank you for. Oh, wow, we got 2 roses. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Let's replay the video for you watching in the TikTok right now. We're looking at the bottom right here, and it looks like this bottle was taken from this child's hand. Everyone pay attention. It looks like this. Look at this. Okay, we'll replay it without this. What is happening here? Look at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Can you even see it? You can't even see it. Now you can. What is that? Looks like it was just. I don't think that like we were saying before, if it literally just, like a bottle cap, if it went like that and shot out, it would go in a singular direction. That is snaking. Like, Zoo. Zoo. I don't know. Brian, hi from South Dakota. How you doing, Brian? I don't know about this. Let's keep looking at the comments, though. What is everyone else saying? Yeah, someone definitely took it. She could have been pulling on the noodle, which would work like a rubber band. I'm not. I mean, it's possible. Oh my goodness. Something forced it on the floor. Pray for your home. Anonymous 2-year-old video. I wonder. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, like, people sit on evidence because they don't, I don't see anything with a 2-year-old video. I don't really see how that has anything to do with it. I've done anonymous for privacy reasons. Yeah, I mean, who cares if it's 20 years old? It's still evidence, or it's still something they brought up. I don't see the need for that. Let's go to we got a few stories today. We might have some. We might even have a fourth or fifth. So let's click on this one real quick. All right. So hold on a second. Let's bring you back. So this is from Mary Yunt. Okay. Taken at McLinter Villa. So I thought this was really cool. So this is American Paranormal Investigative Team. Check out this video of this figure. We got a video of a figure captured at the 1989 McLinter Villa. I'm butchering the name. Just guys can go to these afterwards. D&M Spirit Hunters. Shadow figures have been reported many times at the 1989 villa, possibly at the time being captured. Possibly this time being captured. Let's take a look and let us know what you think. Okay, so let's click on the video.
The API team and Mary from D&M Spirit Hunters has provided us the file from the video they captured at the 1889 McIntyre Villa on May 12th. Now, this is a fixed static cam looking down the hallway, so if you look towards the end of the hallway, you're going to see coming up here in just a moment. Look at that. See that? Let's go ahead and do that one more time. I'm going to bring in the field of view. That's a good capture. Let's slow this down. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in just a little bit here with the field of view. We're going to go a slower speed. That is a fantastic capture. You can actually see it going down into what appears to be the ground or the floor on the second level. Let's go ahead and enhance the actual video. This is where you can really pop out that capture. It is completely transparent through the door there. You can actually see it. So one more time. Amazing catch. D&M Spirit Hunters over at the 1889 McIntyre Villa. Hey, look, guys, we're going to be at the McIntyre Villa on Thursday. Hey, everybody, it's Jimmy with the API team, and Mary from D&M Spirit Hunters has provided us the file from the video they captured at the 1889 McIntyre Villa on May 12th. Now, this is a fixed static cam looking down the hallway, so if you look towards the end of the hallway, you're going to see coming up here in just a moment. Look at that. See that? Let's go ahead and do that one more time. I'm going to bring in the field of view. That's a good capture. Let's slow this down. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in just a little bit here with the field of view. We're going to go a slower speed. That is a fantastic capture. You can actually see it going down into what appears to be the ground or the floor on the second level. Let's go ahead and enhance the actual video. This is where you can really pop out that capture. It is completely transparent through the door there. You can actually see it. So one more
video here. Look at that. I mean, a few things we have to look at. We weren't there. We don't know how many people were in there in that house. But if you're taking the credibility of these, of the people that were there, then I would say that that's genuine. But I'd have to have all the circumstances here. But we're going to play it without sound because I just want to, right when it appears in the doorway here, I want to see like the raw unedited. It looks like there's sort of like a filter on this footage anyway to maybe like just to up the lighting a little bit, but well, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know what you guys are opinion on that. Let's look at some of the comments and see what they have to say and comment your own opinion on this. I'd love to hear it. Let's see if we can go on the original post. Can we click on this? No, we're just going on our insights. I don't want to see that. Okay. Nope, we can't. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Wow. That's a cool video. I got to see it one more time.
Fixed static cam looking down the hallway. So if you look towards the end of the hallway, you're going to see coming up here in just a moment. Look at that. See that? Let's go ahead and do that one more time. I'm going to bring in the field of view. It's a good capture. Let's slow this down. I'm going to go ahead and bring it in just a little bit here with the field of view. We're going to go a slower speed. That is a fantastic capture. You can actually see it going down into what appears to be the ground or the floor on the second level. Let's go ahead and enhance the actual video. This is where you can really pop out that capture. It is completely transparent through the door.
Yeah, shout out to the API team for that footage, and thank you to Mary Yant for sharing that with us. That is really, really cool. Leanne says, yeah, shadow figure. I'm leaning towards that. We have a few more stories I just wanted to go over real quick. And I'd love to hear anyone else's stories as well in the chat. Let's click on this real quick. This is from Brian K. Buckingham. Leanne says, looks like an arm and a shoulder. That's what I'm thinking. It just comes like real quick, like it's like, oh, the camera. Wait, never mind. But okay, so when I was 8 years old, taking a bath, okay, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in a row house, I heard scratching on my window. I pulled up to the blind and saw, I'm assuming he said saw, bright yellow eyes staring back at me. I jumped out of the tub and ran into the living room naked, where my cousin's uncle had come over to visit. I'm in all the commotion and confused. So I saw a demon. That was my first paranormal experience, by the way. I lived on the 3rd floor. Now, I wanted to bring this post up because I don't want you to jump straight into paranormal. That's a demon. I mean, you have to look at everything first. I don't know if this guy had crossed all of his I's. What am I saying? Dotted his I's, crossed all of his T's. There we go. I want to look at the comment real quick. So this person had stated, so this is Holly. She said, could it possibly have been an owl there strong enough to cling onto window ledges? They hunt all day and night for squirrels and rats and mice and possum. Perhaps there was a little mouse lurking about. If it was an NC, I hope that occurred. Taken on a regular basis sounds pretty terrifying for an 8-year-old. Take care. I mean, so let's see what some of the other ones are saying. Very true. Could have been an owl. I want you all to, because you're going to scare yourself. You're going to scare yourself into thinking that this is, you need to make sure first before you go into all this, because you don't want to just, hold on one second. I apologize for this. There, Hernandez 84. Hi from Idaho. So sorry I didn't see your comment there. Thank you so much for being here. If I butchered your name, I apologize. I'm terrible at reading, as you could tell. So, I like I said before, I don't want anyone to just jump to these conclusions unless you know for sure. But at the end of the day, do we really know for sure? It is very eerie to think about all this, but you want to be sure. You want to make sure that it could have been an owl. You need to rule out everything before you completely conclude that it is paranormal. We'll see what else is saying. Owls themselves are signs, or spirit signs, since the post person was concerned about demons. It did not bring up the positive end, except that an owl would be a better option than a demon. I would say that. I would say I'd rather you have an owl, looking through your window than a demon. I will say that. But yellow eyes have been associated with demons, so I could see how you would, put those two together. But you want to make sure, was that the only thing that was happening there? There's so many follow-up questions that you need to ask. What all else is happening there? Because if you have one isolated incident like that and then nothing else, then it might not have been paranormal, and it was probably an owl. But I'm not going to deny, I wasn't there. We weren't there. You saw this. Could it have been an owl? Yes. Could it have been a demon? Who knows? Sorry you had to go through that. Oh my, terrifying. What is this? You'll never know, but don't write it off as nothing. I once lived in a large mansion. I'm not sure what that is. This face was taken in the attic, and he wasn't the only one. Trust me. All right, come on. Is this a photo of a photo? Obviously, it's a photo of a photo. What's going on here? That's come on, come on, Ginny. I need some background on this photo here. I need some background on this photo. What's going on here? I also want to point out I have the Ovulus device again. Leanne, do I turn it on? And do we have people in the chat ask questions? I don't know. Leanne's a decider because she decided last week for us. So sorry you went through that. I would have ran too. Yeah. I mean, I've had some situations. Leanne said yes. Okay. All right, everyone who's watching. Let's go back to the main camera. We're going to turn this on. This is the Ovulus 5 device. Marbles, new follower on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. So this is the Ovulus 5 device. We are going to turn this on, and I want you in the comments. Oh, I'm one away from 71.2K. That's awesome. Meg, that's over on Meg on TikTok. That's so cool. Congrats for you. If you have a question right now, let's ask it, because we're about to turn this on. All right. So if you don't know what the Ovulus is, it picks up all these environmental readings, and it can formulate a word based on like a 5,000 word database. So if you have a question you want me to ask, if there's anything in this room or anything like that, let me know. Let's turn it on. Be aware it does speak. Okay. So it says the words out loud. Here we go. Chicken. You know what? You know what? You know what? I don't like that attitude already. I don't like that attitude already. It just called me a chicken. Fine. All right, hold on. So we're going to have to zoom in on this. It just called me a chicken, and I don't like that. Okay. If anyone has any questions they want to ask. Those. Carry. Win. Best in the business. Marcus Vasquez. That's my thank you for joining here, Vasquez. He's the one. We saw some crazy things together. If anyone wants to, thanks for being here, Vasquez. You're the best too. If anyone has anything they want me to ask this, go ahead, ask me right now, and I will ask it for you. Drift. Okay, so let me ask it real quick. Is there anyone in the room with me right now? Is there anyone in the room with me right now? See, now it's not asking. Now it's not answering or saying anything. Is there anyone in the room with me? Leanne says, what does it want us to say? Okay. Leanne says, well, let me ask the question first. Leanne says, what does it want to say to us? So say something to us. Everyone watching. Wed. What do you want to say to us? Disease. You're such a disease, Kevin. Come on. You got something to say to us here? Say something. What do you want to say to Leanne? Famous? Hardly that. I don't have that many people watching right now. But we have our core people, and that's all that matters. Marcus, do you want to ask anything? Tina? Is there a Tina watching right now? I don't know if there's a Tina. Leanne has a disease? Oh my gosh. Leanne. Desk. Yeah, you're next to a desk. Recluse. So this thing says Mason a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry, Leanne. Anyone confused about where Leanne is typing from? She's on Facebook. streaming on YouTube, Twitch. Find? What am I finding? What do you want to say to Marcus right now? Do you remember Marcus? Do you remember Marcus? Leanne, I'm okay. I'm glad. Do you remember Marcus? I'm going to bow this out for a second. Let's see if it says anything else. Last thing it said was animal. Okay. Let me make sure the little ghostie's in frame. Okay, cool. Animal was the last word. We'll keep this here, and I'll let you know. Up. I do not want to look up right now. I do not want to look up right now. It said up, and then it said stream. It said up, and then it said stream. Milk? All right. What is up? There was one time when we were doing an investigation, and it literally said, Marcus was here for this. That's why this is creepy that it's saying something like this. It said, surprise. And then it literally showed itself to us. It was the craziest thing ever. Marcus, I reacted a little bit worse than Marcus did. Marcus he was okay about it. A little bit more. I screamed like a little girl. I'm not going to lie. Because it was scary. And I think I earned that right. Him. Yeah, I am him. You mother. You're joking right now. You are joking. I just got chills. Look at this. I just got chills. Right now. It said every single thing it's saying right now, it said on that night. I got chills right now. My dog Max is here. What? Now, this thing doesn't have a recording device in it. Okay? So it's not just picking up on my words, because those words I never even said that night. Equation. After. Age. Sentence. Raid. That was nuts. That it said that it said surprise. I don't like that. If anyone can see anything, because I'm not able to look back at the camera here, if you're seeing anything around me, let me know. All right, let's ask it. Are you around me right now? Wife? Caitlin, are you home? It says, are you around me right now? Are you around my future wife? I will never forget that. You're around myself? What? Around myself. What? Why did it say like that? I just walked in a few minutes ago. So it's around my future wife. Yeah, Vasquez said, I will never forget that investigation. We left shortly after that. That was a crazy thing. That is so nuts that Marcus joins this chat and it says the word surprise again. It's never said that word since then. Marcus joins the chat and it says that. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Tease. Vasquez, what did you do? What did you bring in here? Tease good. No. Well, no. No. We don't want that. I'll put this back. See if it says anything else. If there's anything around me. this. I don't like this. I don't like this. What else we got? Okay. All right. Leanne says is listening. That was from before. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn this off. Is there any last words you'd like to say? You got about 5 seconds to say something, otherwise I'm turning you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It said 50. That was its last word. Goodbye. I am now ending this communication. You are no longer allowed to communicate with us. Goodbye. Whoa. Marvel says it feels very weird in here. So that is my fiance. She says it feels very weird in here. Get some sage going or something. But, hold on a minute. Okay. Are you all ready? But I just want to say that is probably going to bring an end to this little live stream. And if you liked what you heard and made it this far, why don't you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and click that little bell, and don't forget to share your stories below. Vasquez, what did you bring into my house? It's always Vasquez. Vasquez and we always find the craziest stuff together. Come back to us. Come back. We want to do another investigation with you. But don't worry, the conversation doesn't end here. Normally on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have an episode that comes out about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be none this week. However, the next time it will happen, I promise. Vivek, good morning, bro. Good morning to you. Leanne, bye everyone. See you next week. Like I said, you guys are going to love what we got in store coming up soon. But if you're new here, be sure to check out our previous series where we attempt to unravel some other mysteries. But I want to thank you all so much for being here. And we'll see you all live next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep the conversation going in the comments. Tag us in your post for a chance to be featured. And stay tuned for more Beyond the Hub podcast. And don't forget, after this live stream is done, check out Last Call with Troy Pacelli, who is also live for some Monday Night Fun. We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.